Welcome to the longest running quiz show in the area. Categories. High school students compete to answer questions on topics from art to science, history to current events. And now, here's your categories host, John Bartell.
Hi, welcome to Categories. Today we're going to bring you another excellent matchup between two of our area high schools as the Shawnee Mission East Lancers, coached by Nate Southwick, take on the Blue Valley Northwest Huskies, coached by Rob Meacham. Let's go ahead and meet our contestants. First from Shawnee Mission East.
I'm Ned Kerfman. I'm a senior.
I'm Taylor Rivera. I'm a senior.
I'm Nick Craig. I'm a junior.
I'm Dennis Rice. I'm a senior.
I'm Harrison Quick. I'm a senior.
And our contestants from Northwest.
I'm Ben Murdoch. I'm a senior.
I'm Alex Downing, and I'm a senior.
I'm Addison Slack, and I'm a senior.
I'm Arvin Shankar, and I'm a junior.
I'm Shoal Ramanujan, and I'm a freshman.
All right, fantastic. Here in the first round of categories, we will take turns answering questions. If a team responds correctly, they earn a point for their squad. If they answer incorrectly, the other team will get a chance to steal the category. We did a coin toss before we started the show. It was won by Shawnee Mission East. So Lancers, here is the first category. It is science, specifically diseases. What do the diseases encephalitis, yellow fever, and malaria all have in common? Dennis.
They're transmitted by mosquitoes?
By mosquitoes, very good. Over to you, Huskies, general knowledge. Most new houses rest on a concrete slab or footings. Some have basements. Others have an unfinished, accessible space below the first floor that is usually less than a full story height. What is that called? Alex?
A crawl space?
It is a crawl space. Back to you, Lancers. U.S. geography, specifically resources. What are Hawaii's two main legal crops? Harrison.
Pineapple and macadamia nuts.
I'm sorry, I cannot accept that. Huskies, chance to steal this U.S. geography resources question. What are Hawaii's two main legal crops? Ben.
Pineapple and coffee.
Sorry, pineapple is one of them. Sugarcane. Sugarcane is the other. Huskies, we are staying with you with current events. Name the former U.S. president who said that the media is harder on Donald Trump than any other president in recent memory. Alex.
Jimmy Carter.
It is Jimmy Carter. Coming back to you, East, statistics is the category. Name the two branches of statistics. Harrison.
Quantitative and qualitative.
I cannot accept that. Huskies, chance to steal this statistics category. Name the two branches of statistics. Alex.
Sample and population.
I cannot accept that either. Descriptive and inferential are the two. Northwest, you do get the next category. It is it's just history. What fighting unit is headquartered in Corsica? Time on that. Lancers, you do get the same question. What fighting unit is headquartered in Corsica? Harrison?
The French Foreign Legion.
The French Foreign Legion is correct. Lancers, staying with you, general knowledge for you this time. In ancient Greece and Rome, the toga was worn by the upper class. What garment was worn by the common people? Ned?
Tunic.
It is a tunic. Huskies, law is your question. What is another term for, quote, willfully telling lies to damage a person's reputation? Is it libel, slander, obscenity, or perjury? Addison.
Slander.
It is slander. East, world history is your category. High Chinese officials of the Qing dynasty came to be called what? Dennis.
Eunuchs.
And I cannot accept eunuchs. Huskies, chance to steal this world history category. High Chinese officials of the Qing dynasty came to be called what? Addison?
Emperors.
I cannot accept that. They're mandarins. Northwest, we are staying with you. Music instruments is your category. What do we call instruments in which the covering and uncovering of holes with fingers become the main way to make notes of a scale? Alex.
Woodwinds.
That is woodwinds. Coming back to you, East. Art, terminology. A sunrise on the facade of a building is a characteristic of Art Nouveau, Art Deco, or Rococo? Harrison.
Art Deco.
It is Art Deco. Huskies, sports and games. What 3 movements are required for an athlete to successfully complete a triple jump? Addison.
Hop, skip, and a jump.
Cannot accept that. Lancers, chance to steal this sports and game category. What 3 movements are required for an athlete to successfully complete a triple jump? Harrison.
3 jumps.
I cannot accept that either. Really close, Addison. It's a hop, step, and jump. Hop, step, and jump. Lancers, you do retain control, and you have another sports and games category question. In 2004, the Olympic Games came home to what city? Harrison.
Athens.
It is Athens. Huskies, math history is your question. It's a fairly long question. The ancient Babylonians made many important mathematical discoveries, including the approximation for pi and a version of the quadratic formula. But they never learned how to write a formula in general terms and then prove it to be true. What other ancient culture was the first to develop sound logical structures for mathematics? Sure?
The Arabic.
I cannot accept Arab. Lancers, chance to steal this math history question. Ned?
Greece.
It is Greece, yes. Lancers, staying with you, government is your category. Which of the following is an executive power held by most state governors, but not by the President of the United States? Is it enforcement of laws, line item vetoes, right to pardon, or proposed budgets? Dennis.
Line item vetoes.
Line item vetoes is the one. Huskies, coming back to you, vocabulary and word origin. The words commerce, merchandise, and merchant are all related to the name of what Roman god? Arvind?
Hermes.
I cannot accept Hermes. Lancers, chance to steal this vocabulary word origin question. The words commerce, merchandise, and merchant are all related to the name. Dennis?
Mercury.
It is Mercury. Lancers, staying with you with current events. The World Health Organization is racing to stop the spread of which disease in Madagascar, where more than 1,100. Ned?
Ebola.
Cannot accept that. Huskies, chance to steal this current events question. The World Health Organization is racing to stop the spread of which disease in Madagascar, where more than 1,150 cases have been confirmed since August? Is it the plague, cholera, Ebola, or tuberculosis? Sure?
Cholera.
It is not cholera, it's the plague. It's the plague. Northwest, staying with you, literature. From Here to Eternity by James Jones is a novel of army life in Germany, the Philippines, Hawaii, or Texas? Ben?
The Philippines.
It is not the Philippines. Lancers, chance to steal this literature question. From Here to Eternity by James Jones is a novel of army life in Germany. Harrison?
Germany.
It is not Germany, it's Hawaii. Hawaii. East, staying with you, language, specifically French, is your category. Give me the French word used to refer to a kind of style, especially in art or literature. Taylor?
Avant-garde.
It is not avant-garde. Northwest, chance to steal this French language category. Give me the French word used to refer to a kind or style, especially in art or literature. Addison?
Esque.
I cannot accept that. Genre. Genre is what we're looking for. Northwest, you do get the next category. It is U.S. geography this time. Which was the largest state formed out of the region ceded by Mexico in 1848? Sure?
Texas.
I cannot accept that. Lancers, chance to steal this U.S. geography question. Harrison?
California.
It is California. We are staying with you, East. Literature is the category. Identify the CIA agent who is the hero of Clear and Present Danger, The Cardinal of the Kremlin. Ned?
Jack Ryan.
It is Jack Ryan. All novels by Tom Clancy. Huskies, coming back to you, science, geology is the category. Which of these features is formed when the surface of the ground intersects the water table? Is it a river, a well, a spring, or a geyser? Alex?
Spring.
It is a spring. Lancers, presidential history. Thomas Jefferson believed in the unofficial rule that no president should serve more than 2 terms. But 2 presidents tried to win third terms unsuccessfully. Identify either one of them. Ned?
Teddy Roosevelt.
That is right, Teddy Roosevelt. The other one was Grant. Huskies, world geography is your category. World geography. What is the largest city and chief port of New Zealand? Alex?
Auckland.
Auckland, very good. Lancers, science is your category. The earth science, which deals with the development of ancient biological forms, is called what? Harrison?
Geology.
It is not geology. Huskies, chance to steal the science category. The earth science, which deals with the development of ancient biological forms, is called what? Arvind?
Archaeology.
It is not archaeology. Paleontology. Paleontology. We are staying with you, Huskies. Shakespeare is your category. Shakespeare uses a shipwreck as the basis of which play? Sure?
The Tempest.
It is The Tempest. Lancers, world geography again. This North American city is built around the mountain for which it is named. The name is French for Royal Mountain. Harrison?
Mount Rainier.
Cannot accept Mount Rainier. Huskies, chance to steal this world geography question. This North American city is built around a mountain for which it is named. The name is French for Royal Mountain. Name the city. Sure?
St. Helens.
It is not St. Helens. It's Montreal. Montreal. Northwest, staying with you, military history is the category. Who commanded the U.S. Pacific Fleet following Pearl Harbor? Alex?
MacArthur.
It is not MacArthur. Lancers, chance to steal this military history question. Harrison?
Nimitz.
It is Nimitz. East, staying with you, vocabulary is the question. What 5-letter word beginning with H refers to a 3-dimensional spiral shape resembling a spring? Ned?
Helix.
It is a helix. And with that siren, that does denote the end of our first half with a score of Shawnee Mission East 13, Blue Valley Northwest 7. In this part of our program, we will go to a representative from each school as they will give us a campus update. And it looks like, Dennis, you are giving us the update on the Lancers. So what's happening at 75th and Mission?
Yeah, a lot going on right now. It's the conclusion of a couple of our fall sports. So soccer actually just won their regionals game, so they'll be moving on to sub-state in this next week. And football is also moving on to their playoffs. So best of luck to those 2 teams. Additionally, November is the start of our can drive, which benefits the Johnson County Christmas Bureau. So every year we raise somewhere around 10,000 cans and items for the Bureau, which helps people right here in the Johnson County area. So we're excited to get moving on that.
All right, good stuff happening all over there, over at East. That's good stuff. All right, and Ben, you are giving us the update for the Huskies, so what's happening at Northwest?
At Northwest, we just concluded a couple of our different fall sports. We had our football team play their last game of the season last weekend with an awesome playoffs run against Lawrence. They ended on a high note, which was great. And we had an exciting weekend at the cross-country state championships. We had our freshman Riley Beach came in first place with a time under 18.5 minutes. And she was supported by Eric Golick, senior, in 16th, and Katie Henry, junior, in 23rd. And we had a few changes to our homecoming season this year. We had, instead of a homecoming dance, a red carpet dance. So it was more of a formal, informal kind of hybrid dance where you could come dressed as a group of friends or as a couple, or you could come formal. It was really awesome to see the different types of people that came together for that. And it was the first dance in 25 years that's been in our gym.
All right. All right, how'd you convince them to do a dance at the school in the gym? How'd you convince them to do that?
There were some different aspects that came into that. We had some changes with building construction that happened the last few years. So we were working with that, and then we had to deal with the lights in our gym. They're either all on or all off. So student government had to create our own lighting situation for it.
All right, well, that's awesome how you guys were creative to get around that. Very good. All right, as we head into the second round, it is the lightning round here on categories. And the lightning round, either team can feel free to ring in to try to answer. As tradition on the lightning round, we start off with the look and listen question, in which we display it here on a video monitor for our contestants in the studio. And the first person to ring in will have a chance to answer. If the response is incorrect, the other team will get a chance to steal. Just as a reminder to the contestants, when someone rings in, we cannot rewind the video and start it over. We have to go from that point forward. And the look and listen question is worth 2 points. All right, so here we go. Our look and listen question for today. Name the car seen here which ceased production due in large part to Ralph Nader's book, Unsafe at Any Speed.
Talk about stamina and reliability. Just look at this.
Addison?
Ford Pinto.
It's not the Pinto. Lancer's chance to steal. That, of course, is the Chevrolet Corvair. Corvair, not to be confused with the Corvette. All right, as we continue with the lightning round, questions will be placed on the floor for either team to answer. As said before, if the team rings in and gets the response correct, they earn a point. If they answer incorrectly, the other team still gets a chance to steal the category. So both teams, hands-on buzzers. Literature is the category. After the House of Usher splits in two, where does it fall? Ned.
Into the ground.
I cannot accept into the ground. Husky's chance to steal this literature question. After the House of Usher splits in two, where does it fall? Arvin?
Off a cliff.
Cannot accept that either. We're looking for into a small lake beside the house. Bible history for both teams. Amphion is said to have built the walls of Thebes by the music of his lyre. But what city did Joshua destroy with sounds of trumpets? Harrison.
Jericho.
It is Jericho. U.S. geography. The East River separates what two boroughs from Manhattan? Dennis.
Brooklyn and Queens.
Brooklyn and Queens are the two. Math for both teams. What is the next highest square after 256? Taylor.
343.
Cannot accept that. Sorry. Huskies. Short.
289.
289. General knowledge for both teams. Complete this Jonathan Swift proverb. You can't make a silk purse Taylor?
From a sow's ear.
From a sow's ear. Very good. Art, specifically painters, of Constable, Turner, Sargent, and Whistler. Which one is known primarily as a landscape painter? Nick.
Turner.
Can I accept Turner? Huskies, chance to steal this this art painters question of Constable, Turner, Sargent, and Whistler. Which one is known primarily as a landscape painter? Sure?
Whistler.
It is not Whistler, it's Constable. Constable. Sports history for both teams. The first World Series in baseball was played in 1903. The American League representative was Boston, and they defeated the National League team 5-3. Who was the National League? Harrison.
The Yankees.
Was not the Yankees. Huskies, chance to steal this sports history category. The first World Series in baseball was played in 1903. The American League representative was Boston. They defeated the National League team 5-3. Who was the National League? Alex.
Brooklyn.
It was not Brooklyn. It was Pittsburgh. Pittsburgh. European history for both teams. The price included total control of government, press censorship, prison camps, and secret police. These were some of the consequences of whose promise to, quote, make the trains run on time. Arvind?
Stalin.
It is not Stalin. Lancers, chance to steal this. Dennis?
Mussolini.
It is Mussolini. Fine arts, another fine arts question. And again, dealing with painting. This unusual painting captures the lurid, confused feeling of flames out of control. Entitled, The Burning of the Houses of Parliament. Who painted it? It was Turner from the previous questions. I thought it might have been Constable, but who knows. All right. Fine arts, film is the next category. According to most film critics, the film Citizen Kane was really the story of what famous newspaper publisher? Ned?
Hearst.
Hearst. General knowledge. Two of these eerie symbols of Halloween are creatures that are in many ways beneficial to mankind, the arachnid and the chiroptera. By what names do we know these? Oh, I'm sorry, Alex.
Spiders.
I'm sorry, I cannot accept spiders. Lancers do have a chance to steal. Ned.
Spiders and moths.
I'm sorry, it is not moths, it's spiders and bats. Spiders and bats. Looking for two answers on that one. World geography for both teams. The 5 tallest mountains in South America are all in what country? Harrison?
Chile.
I'm sorry, I cannot accept Chile. Huskies, chance to steal this world geography question. The 5 tallest mountains. Sure.
Peru.
It is not Peru, Argentina. Argentina. Science, anatomy for both teams. Muscles which tend to move a structure such as a limb laterally are referred to as what? They're referred to as abductors. Abductors. General knowledge. Which has more caffeine per cup? Coffee, tea, or cocoa? Harrison.
Coffee.
Coffee. World history for both teams. In what century did Genghis Khan make his famous invasion of China? Dennis.
13th.
13th, right on the money. General knowledge for both teams. What is the nautical term for a ship's smokestack? Harrison.
Billiards.
I cannot accept that. Huskies, chance to steal this general knowledge question. What is the nautical term for a ship's smokestack? Called a funnel. A funnel. Fine arts. Many members of this specific school of painting were inspired by the Catskill Mountain scenery. Name this famous school of art. Dennis.
Hudson River Valley.
Hudson River, very good. Business for both teams. In which state is best noted for its incorporation laws and is unequaled in the number of big corporations incorporated in that state? Harrison?
California.
It is not California. Huskies, chance to steal this business question. Which state is best noted for its incorporation laws and is unequaled in the number of big corporations incorporated in that state? Sure?
New York.
It is not New York, it's Delaware. Delaware. Got to hang their hat on something, I guess. All right, U.S. history for both teams. After White House, what White House staffer of the Watergate era was known as the Brush because of his haircut? Harrison?
Henry Kissinger.
I cannot accept Kissinger. Huskies, chance to steal this U.S. history question. What White House staffer of the Watergate era was known as the Brush because of his haircut? Arvind?
David Gergen.
It is not David Jurgen. It is H.R. Haldeman. Haldeman. Fine arts, another fine arts question. Oratorio. Oratorio was popular with Bach and Handel. However, Stravinsky wrote an opera oratorio with the same title as the Sophocles play on which it was based. Name this tale about a king who solved the riddle of the Sphinx. Sure.
Oedipus.
We will take it. Oedipus Rex. Very good. Science, medicine for both teams. A non-malignant neoplasm is another name for what general harmless growth? Ben.
Benign.
Benign. Very good. Chemistry for both teams. Which of these chemical elements has the highest atomic weight? Is it zinc, silver, tin, or sulfur? Harrison.
Zinc.
I'm sorry, it is not zinc. Huskies, chance to steal this chemistry question. Ben?
Silver.
It's tin. It is tin. U.S. geography. What two Great Lakes border the state of Wisconsin? Harrison.
Michigan and Superior.
Michigan and Superior. And with that response, you've opened up a bit of a lead here, 22 to Northwest 10. Music is the category. In what language is the opera Carmen sung? Harrison?
Italian.
It's not Italian. Huskies, chance to steal this music category. In what language is the opera Carmen sung? Alex?
Spanish.
It is French. French. European history. Name the mother of King James I of England. Arvin?
Queen Victoria.
Can I accept Queen Victoria? Harrison?
Queen Elizabeth.
It's not Queen Elizabeth. It's Mary, Queen of Scots. Health, medicine for both teams. Many teens are sleep deprived because their sleep patterns are different than children's and adults. A group of pediatricians is once again advising what solution? Ned?
Starting school later.
That's perfect, yeah. Mythology for both teams. Name the giant with 100 eyes. Ned?
100-handed ones? Or...
No, I'm sorry, I cannot accept that. Huskies, chance to steal this category, mythology. Name the giant with 100 eyes spaced throughout his body. It is Argus. Argus. World history for both teams. The representatives of the British Crown in India from 1858 to 1947 were given what honorary title? Arvind?
British Raj.
I cannot accept that. Lancers, chance to steal this world history question. The representatives of the British Crown in India from Harrison?
Sultan.
They're not sultans, they're viceroys. Viceroys. Economics for both teams. The nation's stock market closed due to the destruction of the World Trade Center. The 4-day shutdown of the New York Stock Exchange was the longest since what year when the stock market closed for a week? Ben?
1929.
1929, that is correct. That siren does denote the end of our contest, however, with the final score, Shawnee Mission East 23 coming out victorious over Blue Valley Northwest, score of 11. Please join us again here next time on Categories as we will continue to bring you the best and brightest minds of high school students all throughout Johnson County.